Manchester was still one of the world's premier industrial cities, and its internationally famous Free Trade Hall could attract the best artists. Here's an announcement in the Manchester Courier of September the 13th, 1909. The tenor Enrico Caruso has arrived and will sing tonight. But the Free Trade Hall had limited capacity, so the audience would be exclusive. Or, in a world of changing technology, did it need to be? At the northern edge of the city, I find the magnificent Heaton Park. Comprising 650 acres of common land, where Edwardians could escape a smog-bound Manchester. Here I've arranged to meet Dr. Carol O'Reilly. Not exactly doing justice to Enrico Caruso, but Carol, why are you sitting on a bench in Heaton Park with an old gramophone?
Well, Michael, I am here to commemorate a series of open-air gramophone concerts that began here in Heaton Park in September of 1909, which were devised by a local man called Mr. William Grimshaw.
And he played music by Enrico Caruso?
He did. Mr. Grimshaw was a big fan of Caruso. He was the internationally famous superstar of his day. He had attended a Caruso concert in Manchester in the Free Trade Hall, and Mr. Grimshaw felt that Caruso's music should be more widely available to the people of Manchester who could not afford to attend the concert. An estimated 40,000 people, according to newspaper reports, turned up to the first gramophone concert.
40,000 people. Now that is absolutely extraordinary. But would 40,000 people be able to hear a gramophone?
Possibly not. He did have a much larger horn than the one that we see here.
Did these gramophone concerts catch on?
Enormously. Mr. Grimshaw was invited to do more concerts in this park and in other parks in Manchester and indeed in other cities around Britain.
So now the gramophone is another piece of new technology in the Edwardian period that changes the entertainment of the masses.
Absolutely. It makes music accessible to people who would otherwise not have had the opportunity to hear it. And it's offering them a completely new experience in a wonderful setting like this.
Designed by landscape architect John Webb in the early 19th century, Heaton Park is one of the largest in Europe. Carol, when and how did Manchester acquire this great park?
Well, the City Council had been searching for a large open space for the citizens for quite some time. In 1901, they got the opportunity to acquire this